Hello everyone. So today in this video I'll be showing you an exploit of CVE 20213560, which is called the Polkit vulnerability. Polkit is part of the Linux authorization system. When you try to perform an action which requires a higher level of privileges, Polkit can be used to determine whether you have the requisite permissions. This vulnerability allows any unprivileged user to gain full root privileges on a vulnerable host by exploiting this vulnerability in its default configuration. This flaw could be used by an unprivileged local attacker to, for example, create a new local administrator. In this video, I'm going to show you how to exploit an authentication bypass vulnerability in Polkit. I'm using the Try Hack Me machine for this demo. I've got a little cheat sheet here so that you don't have to watch me typing out all these long commands. So I'm going to use this first command called debug send, and we're trying to create a new username called hacker. This command will ask the account service to create a new user named hacker. So let's try it. As you can see, the permission is denied because creating a new user requires administrator privileges. As this is effectively a race condition, we first need to determine how long a command will take to run. So let's try this with the first debug message. We just add the word time in front of the first command. As you can see, it took 11 milliseconds for the command to run. The vulnerability is triggered by killing the debug send command before it's finished. So I'm going to do that by adding this bit at the end of the first command. So this will kill the command after 5 milliseconds. So let's try that. We sent the debug message in a background job. We then told it to sleep for 5 milliseconds and kill the previous process. This successfully created the new user, adding them into the pseudo group. So let's check our ID now. As you can see, the user ID is created. Our user ID is 1000. So now I have to set a password. The debug method expects a hash rather than a plain text password. So I'm using OpenSSL to generate a hash for my password. The password I've decided is test. As you can see, this is the hashed password. So I'm just going to copy this. We've created a new string here called set password. So I'll copy the hash here. Alright. The user ID is 1000. So I'll change this. And this is the sleep and the kill command. So let's copy this. As you can see, our password is set now. So let's check it. Password was test. So now let's go to hacker test. As you can see, hacker may run the following commands all. Now we can run all commands on Polkit as we have administrator privileges. So now if we do a sudo s, we get root access. Here it is. So this is the Polkit exploit. Thank you for watching.